guys, welcome to my video. This is the Pressup test, which is part of the Pressup program that I've linked in the description below. Now with this number you're going to add it onto the Excel document, and that's going to calculate a 6-week program for you. So this is an explanation of the Pressup, and as well as showing you where to put that on the program. Also, this program is for people who can do a press-up, or at least are able to do at least 5 press-ups. So if you can't do anywhere close to 5 press-ups, full press-ups, at the end of the video it will show you an alternative exercise you can do for the program. So you can add that number into the maximum reps. Remember, you have to do perfect form like I will explain, and that will be part of your program. Okay, so we're ready to start. First, we need to do some warm-ups.
Okay, wrist rolls. You interlock your fingers and you roll them around clockwise and an anti-clockwise direction for 10 seconds. This will warm up your wrists and your forearms in preparation for your press-ups. Okay, and my final warm-up are chest snaps. However, as you can tell, I do like to generally move my shoulders around and my arms as a general warm-up, but these, as you can see, are chest snaps. You're moving your arms all the way behind you and keeping your arms straight at the time. This is going to warm up your shoulders, pec minor and pec major. As you can see, I'm still moving around, but I just want to keep myself warmed up, and I do 2 to 3 sets of these as I slowly get ready to do my press-ups. Okay, so first thing you'll notice is that I'm gripping the floor with my feet. And I'm engaging my core, so it's really important to keep your abs really quite tight during this exercise. In doing so, it keeps your body straight, so your chest touches the floor all the way down and you don't have any dip in your body. When you do the press-ups, at the bottom of the movement, make sure your forearms are vertical. It doesn't matter where you position your hands, as long as your forearms are vertical at the bottom. From above, the position of your elbows and shoulders and body should be that of an arrow. So as you can see, my elbows and shoulders are in a position where they're not 90 degrees. They're at about a 45-degree angle to my shoulders. Like any exercise, if it's done incorrectly, thousands of times over, which we will be doing over 1,000 times by the end of the program, you'll start to get pains or problems. So the 2 examples here I show are the right and the left. Now the left shows myself not engaging my abs at all, whereas the right, I'm flaring my elbows out and putting all the pressure in my shoulders rather than my chest. The reason why we adopt that arrowhead position when doing a press-up is to put as much stress on the chest as possible and as little on the shoulder joint as well. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I think it was 3 weeks ago now, I tested my maximum press-ups. I tried to hold perfect form whilst doing it. As you can tell, my chest isn't touching the floor, looking back on the recordings, but I tried my very best to maintain proper form. And that's what you really need to do whilst doing this program. Remember, you're going to be doing this program for 6 weeks. And each week you're going to be doing hundreds of press-ups. So doing it right the first time prevents any problems later on.
30 press-ups. That's my number. Let's do this. Okay, so as you can see, in this box here, this is where you should add your numbers in. So I got 30 press-ups in my first test, and then that is going to calculate the rest of the week. So as you can see, week 1 and 2 I need to be doing 3 times a week of 120. Weeks 3 and 4, 3 times a week for 180 reps, and then week 5, 4 times a week at 225. The rest time is different, and that's detailed in each slide on the Excel document, and the numbers are emboldened at the top here, and that's going to give you an idea. And down below are the programs where, if you'd like to print them off and write your figures down, or just write your numbers in here, that'll be a good way to track your progress.
Like we mentioned before, if you are having trouble with normal press-ups, or you get to your 5th press-up and you are not confident with running the program with just 5, you can do this scaled down press-up. Pretty much the same movement, but without your leg weight. Excuse my mum's glass of gin and strawberries, it looks like, in the top left. She was drinking that and thinking I was a right weirdo. Track your progress. So after you've done the test and you're running into your 1st, 2nd, 3rd day of your 1st week, write everything down. You might think it's a bit redundant because you'll remember the numbers, what you did, but every bit of detail will be helpful at showing your progress over the long term. Not only is this measured in reps and sets, it's also measured in RPE, which means the rate of perceived exertion. Basically means how hard did you find it out of 10. It's as simple as that. 10 being almost impossible, 1 being incredibly easy. And this helps us track the progress from all aspects of the workout.
Hi everyone. These are the numbers that I've been doing today. I have a break of about 30 seconds in between sets, 30 to 45 seconds. When I'm doing that, I'm just generally not using my chest at all. And the numbers here are all increased ever so slightly from my last press-up exercises. So how many sets have I done today? That is 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 14. That's 14 sets it took me to accomplish 210. I miscalculated. I did an extra 4 reps here. I shouldn't have done that, but there you go. So I just try to minimise my sets each time, and that's basically the general trend you'll see. Progressive overload via means of lowering the volume of sets, or the volume of rest time, or the weight, but not much weight around here.
Okay, you've done your warm-up, your workout, and now to cool down, which involves a chest stretch. For this is a pec stretch or a pec minor stretch, but it also promotes healthy range of motion in your shoulders, and it's stretching that muscle that's been mainly worked, which is your pec muscle. You'll be holding that for 10 to 15 seconds, and then you'll be going on to a tricep stretch, but also this again helps the range of motion with your shoulders, and also stretch a bit of your lats. This will be very helpful in reducing of injury in the future, and also reducing tightness and improving recovery time. Okay, that was my press-up test, so well done, and a brief description of the program. To finish off, I would be wrong in saying that's all I do for my press-ups. I also do some assistance exercises. These are some lateral raises I do using some leftover plates that I had when I was a PT. These are working on the weaknesses that I find I have in the press-up, and hopefully this will transfer into better press-up, a more efficient press-up, because these are the muscles that tire out the quickest. As well as doing my shoulders, I also do my triceps using the wall. These are just tricep extensions. You can also do dips or kickbacks, exercises like these, which you'll be able to find online. If you're interested though, I will link my contact details below, and you can ask any questions you like about the program, about any other exercises, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I can and help you. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope you found this useful, gives you something to do. Have a great day.